Oh, welcome to the Grub Buds. Of course, I'm your host of the most, Truman Steam Machine Steen. As always, I'm joined by the Notice, the Throatus, the pretty Harry.
Didn't expect there to be an episode today.
3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 weeks?
2.
Really? Okay, fair enough. Yes, we weren't sure. The episode was on the, it was in the ICU there for a moment. We were very worried. But luckily, we're here to provide some steak nugget content, some sweet nuggety content, as they say.
This is a safe space.
Yeah.
So, as we all know, I'm like vegetarian adjacent in that I don't like to personally spend my money on meat. But every now and then I will cave and go to Popeyes. Pretty much that's what I cave for. Sure. I will cave for Popeyes. Okay. Love a good chicken Sammy.
Okay.
Because of that, I have dead ass not had steak in like 5 years. So I love that my first time having steak for the first time in like 4 or 5 years is going to be fucking Arby's.
That is upsetting, I would say. People will find that upsetting. I think it's perfect. Listen, I think this is going to be high-quality steak from a high-quality fast food restaurant. Arby's gets too much hate. We've talked about it on the show plenty of times.
Yes.
So I'm excited. I bet this bangs, and people will never eat it.
And people will never eat it.
Besides the keto freaks. The keto freaks do love Arby's. But welcome, everybody. And before we get too deep in the episode, I would ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment where you think the best, I would say, chain restaurant steak is.
I guess so. Like, if we're kind of like Texas Roadhouse counts as a chain, then, right?
Yes, right. Texas Roadhouse is probably that answer. I think for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I grew up on Logan's Roadhouse.
Okay. My grandma liked Rogan's.
It was out there in Independence.
Yep.
I will say, what was elite at Logan's, not the steak, but the grilled meatloaf. They had a huge helping. They give you two huge slices of meatloaf. Mm-hmm. They put grill marks on it. Incredible. And it'd be like $14. And I mean, it's like meatloaf, 2 pieces like the size of your face.
Yeah.
And you'd get and it'd be on a bed of mashed potatoes. Also, the rolls at Logan's, I still think to this day are a little bit better than the rolls at Texas Roadhouse.
See, my hot take, I don't like the cinnamon butter.
No, I don't like it. I like regular butter. When I go to Texas Roadhouse, I ask for regular soft butter, and everybody I'm with always gets really mad about that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but I tell them I grew up on Logan's, which has regular butter, and I think it's better. Mm. So that's what we do.
I don't know. I don't frequent steakhouses often, but my grandma, for her birthday, she wanted to go to fucking Longhorn. Fucking banger ass vegetarian sides at Longhorn.
Yeah. Oh, the broccoli's awesome.
Yeah, the broccoli was fire. They had like elote basically, and then I also got some Brussels sprouts. Yeah. She was gas.
I went there. We go there for lunch every now and again for work. Mm. I like their chopped steak. It's pretty good, which is just chopped steak for anybody is just basically a ground beef into kind of a steak shape.
Sure.
And it's pretty good for $13. The mushrooms taste a little weird though. Mm. But that being said,
it's not going to taste a little weird, or I hope doesn't taste a little weird.
It's going to taste pretty weird. These steak nuggets, who don't smell weird though? The patrons over at patreon.com/opendisaster. Shout out Aaron, Skylar, Dylan, Ozzy, and Mailbox Kansas City, currently open in the Iron District. Let's get into these steak nuggets. Let's start with just the nuggets, I think.
And then let's go sandwich because I have low faith in the sandwich holding up.
Yes, I agree. We did get Arby's sauce, which we were talking about before the show. Kind of like a barbecue sauce that's kind of like a steak sauce. It's mostly like a steak sauce, I would say.
Yeah. So
now, once you said it, I was like, oh, that is right. That's why I like it so much. I like steak sauce.
I also like steak sauce. But it sucks that you like because in the UK they have it's just like HP's brown sauce, which is sort of like a steak sauce that they just put on a bunch of different shit.
Is it like Heinz 57 kind of?
No.
Okay.
And I was like, damn, why do we not put fucking
steak sauce on everything?
Yeah, like on more shit.
Why is it only at steakhouses? I agree.
Because like as mentioned, I don't think steak is a very good.
It's because Arby's exist. So you have to go to Arby's. For Arby's sauce. All right. Steak. Let me get up and show people the steak
nuggets. Yeah, so the steak nuggets, they come in 3 different forms. I believe you mentioned a little bit. They have just the nuggies on their own. There's a sandwich, and then there is a mac and cheese bowl. And it's the white mac and cheese. And I'll be damned if they're not nuggets of steak. They smell like they have like a some sort of like liquid smoke on them already.
I would agree.
Yeah.
They do smell oddly smoky. And Lord knows they ain't fucking wood smoking back there.
Mm.
I thought you were handing me a bite. I was like, I'll just have my own thing.
Yeah, I'll try a bite on its own.
Okay, first off, kind of tastes like jerky.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like moist jerky is the flavor profile.
Yes. People say, well, that'd just be steak. No, you know. It's kind of teriyaki.
Shut up, my thing's different.
It kind of tastes like teriyaki.
Yeah, there's like chicken jockey.
Chicken jerky. Mmm. Yummers.
I do not love these.
It's a lot of chewy. Could use them be medium rare.
Yeah, I was very well done.
Yeah. Which,
To be expected.
for gin pop steak.
Gin pop.
See, what steak nuggets always remind me of, and the issue living in Kansas
Where else
City,
have you ever had steak nuggets?
No, sorry. Let me be clear. These steak nuggets
Okay.
look on the outside to
Like
a Kansas
burn-ins.
Cityan like burn-ins.
Yeah.
And burn-ins are like steak nuggets, but a million times better than whatever the hell this is.
Yeah.
So these might succeed elsewhere, but I believe they will fail in the Kansas City market. In the marketplace of ideas, you lose.
Good day, sir.
I drink your milkshake. Oh, food drive? At the old Arby's?
God. Oh, man.
Man, it's dry.
That was worse than my last one, yeah.
You need a drink. You're going to have a drink. Get a large drink from Arby's.
Yeah.
The app did give me 25% off, so shout out the app. I always like to shout out those deals whenever we're doing these.
How much did you end up paying for these?
For the steak nuggets, steak nugget sandwich, the steak nugget mac and cheese, and an order of 4 potato cakes with a 25% off coupon, I spent $20.
Honestly, not that bad.
No, not that bad. For essentially 3 meals.
Yeah. I was expecting you to say 30. So when I heard the 20, I was like, hold on now.
I think these are like the steak nuggets. I think are like $5 for 5 or something, which is just not
$1 a nuggie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me double check.
Do you want to drink the steak nugget juice?
I don't. That's all you, champ.
I'm good.
Let me get the Excel sheet up, then let me pull up the price here.
Yeah, we actually we'll go to Arby's. I need the macros on these.
That could be the only thing that saves it. Is the health freaks. Honestly, the health freaks are probably like, oh, you know what? Pretty good. Pretty good macros. Sorry, I'm just gonna leave it over here because this is where I put the Dom That's True one. So let me just adjust this while we're here. I don't have to keep doing that. All right. Here we are.
That rotund little man. Excuse me.
What did you say?
So I've been doing. So I learned that the guy who created Inktober is fucking cringe.
Who's Inktober?
Inktober is a trend where people draw a different picture each day of the month in October based off of a word.
Okay.
And the guy who created it is super cringe, and he tried to it's similar to the Fine Bros. He tried to trademark the concept of this. Mm-hmm. And people were like, no, go fuck yourself. So I've just been as the day progresses, mm-hmm. I will come up with a word for the day. And then I've been doing my own sort of Inktober. My niece turned 7 on the 6th.
Oh.
So I did 6-7 for that day. And I drew a cute little fat penguin, and I just noticed how fucking fat he is in the picture I drew.
For the record, in Kansas City, the steak nuggets for a 5-piece are $5.29, which is quite simply just too expensive.
Yeah.
You can I opened up my app and there was a 25% coupon and a 20% coupon. So I mean, with that, it takes it down to $4. Still simply just too expensive.
Yeah.
A fucking 5-piece nugget meal with a side and a drink is $9.69.
Good Lord.
The steak nuggets themselves are 340 calories, so.
Yeah, that was my 6-7 drawing.
Yes, I did like that.
Like a little fat man.
The protein, how many do you think in 5 steak nuggets?
27.
Nope, 17. Feels a little small.
Does feel small.
But, I mean, it's really probably, I don't know, it doesn't give me a serving weight is 112 grams. I don't know the conversion. Hold on.
Conversion, I hardly know him.
Nice. 112 grams is approximately 4 ounces. So, I guess a 4-ounce steak for $5. Sure. A well-done 4-ounce steak for $5. Would you pay that? I would not again. I certainly wouldn't pay $11 for an 8-ounce steak of this quality. That being said, I'm going to put it at a 55. I mean, they're fine. You know, it's nothing better than mid.
If I had stopped at that first one, I could have maybe gone to a 60, but that second one I had was so fucking bad.
It's so dry. They're so dry.
Yeah. I think I'm down to, I'm like a 48. It is just below.
48 for you?
Yeah, it is actively unenjoyable, but not like a ton.
I enjoyed it enough because I think it just kind of tastes like jerky.
Yeah.
But that isn't what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
If they were sold these as jerky nuggets, I'd be like, oh, yeah, you guys nailed it. That's exactly what it is. But they sold it as steak nuggets.
Yeah.
And it's also the issue with fucking jerky. Jerky's fucking expensive also.
Yes.
That's always my fucking complaint about that, where people are like, I love beef jerky. It's like, yeah, I would if I could afford it.
Yeah, fucking money bags over there.
Yeah, get it for road trips. And it's like, dude, I don't go to the gas station to get $10 worth of 8 ounces of jerky for my road trip. Careful. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful! All right. So, yeah, steak nuggets. Just for $5.29, that shit really pisses me off. I'll say that.
Ooh, the burgie's got onions on it.
Yeah, this is the steak nugget sandwich. It does have crispy onions on it.
This cheese is so re-solidified. It was melted at some point.
It's got mayonnaise, a brioche bun, steak nuggets, pickles, crispy onion straws, and Havarti cheese. So pretty good cheese. It's $7.79. It is, well, I was going to say 380 calories, but that's not right. It's 720 calories. So if you're ever wondering how much a bun and cheese adds, it's about double.
Well, so do we get 5 nuggies on the thing?
You know what? That's a good question. We'll have to count it out. You might just put my half back in the box.
Yeah, I planned on it.
Okay.
And you should also go show the cross section.
Yeah, I will.
Oh God.
That's fair.
All right, I'll give you the half that didn't get.
Oh shit.
Impossibly fucked.
All right, coming to show you the cross section.
There's some pink on that. That's crazy.
Oh, what? You could just hand the half to me.
All right, fine.
I'm just gonna end up putting it back in the box. Wow, there is some pink on that. There's some worrying amount of pink on Arby's steak nuggets.
I would say it looks not terrible.
Looked like it could be about a 67. That's one for the kids.
I want bad things to happen to you.
Thank you. All right.
Touching grass is not enough.
This is looking better.
Bad things to happen to powerful people.
I'm seeing at least 5. How many do you have?
I've got like 3 on my end.
I think I've got 2 halves and 2. I think there's like 6 or 7 on this. I didn't even mean it. Goddamn. After I forced a 6-7 joke, I accidentally ended up in a. This is legit, I think, 6-7 steak nuggets on her. And these steak nuggets are better. What the fuck?
Yeah.
These are actually falling apart. Are you saving the good ones for the sandwich? The sandwich steak nuggets are actually tender. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, no, this is good.
This is gas. What? Steal my sauce, boy. You bastard. Mayonnaise is always good on a sauce. Always good on a sandwich.
Mm.
Give me back my. There's like a little bit in here. It's fine. It's fine. Is there another one in there?
Yeah.
I feel like that guy threw.
We've got like 2 more. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you're just gonna give me this one, and then you're gonna. I got you. That works.
I get the new one. Fuck you. I'm gonna steal from you, and then I'm gonna get the good one.
I'm enjoying this sandwich.
This is quite good.
At a good price. I would pay $7.79 for this.
Yeah.
Not often, but I would. I'm not like disappointed in this. I was disappointed in the fucking nuggets. So add the $2 to get it actually good. And you get more nuggets. You get bun, cheese, onion straws, mayonnaise, and more nuggets for $2. Add the $2.
I believe you said there were supposed to be pickles on it. I did not get any pickles.
I did say pickles, yeah. That's okay. I don't think the pickles would help this.
I think it works without it. I'm a pickle enjoyer though.
But I'm not like, wish there was pickle.
Yeah, that's why I'm at with it as well. I'm not feeling like it's not missing it.
Mm-mm. That is, yeah.
Now that is a tasty burger.
Mayonnaise on a steak sandwich is just good, I would say. That's something I've realized about myself.
I don't know if I've ever had a steak sandwich, if we're being for real.
Best steak sandwich I know that anybody could get who's listening to the show, Cooper's Hawk.
Well, I guess like I've had like a cheesesteak, but I haven't had like a steak sandwich. Well, those are different things.
I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
Cooper's Hawk makes a great steak sandwich.
Okay.
They call it the Prime. It's about $20.
Stein.
That's pretty dang good. All right. Let me finish this.
What's the worst steak you've ever had?
I made it a couple weeks ago.
Hell yeah.
Kid at Hy-Vee, I got like a sirloin strip.
Sure.
The kid pulls it out, and I'm not looking because I'm not trying to like rush him. I'm trying to let him do his work his own pace. I don't want to hover.
Yeah.
And he's like, I pulled out a good one for you. And I was like, sweet, man, thanks. Because we're towards the end of the day. And he hands it to me. I'm like, this feels like a triangle. Feels like a triangular prism. And so I get home, and I'll tell you what, it was a fucking triangle. And so I cut the steak. No, I take the steak. I let it marinate for a little bit in a Japanese barbecue sauce or something. And then I go to cook it. And I have to just keep on fucking rotating it. Because I have to go side, rotate, side, rotate, side. Hey! Sorry. Yelling at the cat. You know better than that. He wants attention. Where are you trying to?
Oh, fuck.
Denussy denied. But, so I'm like cooking it, and I am temping it because you're supposed to temp, like, it's like 115, 125 is a good place to pull it off, essentially, to end up at a medium rare.
Sure.
I, like, can't get it up.
Nerd.
And essentially I get to, like, 105, 110. I'm like, I'm just going to fucking pull it off. That's close enough, whatever. It's been cooking for, like, I've been cooking at that point for, like, 5 to 10 minutes. Too long to be cooking a steak.
Like 6-7 minutes.
Yes. I do all that stuff. I pull it off. I go and I, like, deglaze the pan. I make a really great, just like a sauce to put on top of it. And I got like fresh, like Parmesan or provolone cheese, and I used a torch and melted it down. But as I'm cutting that steak, I open it up. I see it's just not good. It's so cooked. It's so well done.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I don't know how this wasn't temping at 120 or like 205. You know, I was like, this is so cooked.
Yeah.
And I cut it. And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, whatever. So I put it on there. I put the cheese on. I melted on. I made a great like aioli, Like I took like mayonnaise, I added like lime juice and garlic powder and some garlic aioli of sorts. Put on a sandwich. The meat is the worst thing I've ever eaten. Like the worst steak I've ever tried to cook in my life. Unfortunately, aioli and cheese and bread was fucking a banger. So every other part I got right, I just fucking torched that steak.
That is unfortunate.
So fuck that kid for giving me a triangle steak at Hy-Vee. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah.
Worst steak you ever had?
Um.
And I grew up in a bad steak household. Also,
Yeah.
God bless my grandpa and dad. Couldn't cook a great steak. I didn't think I liked steak until I was like in college.
Yeah.
So
I mine would probably be like dad throwing a steak on the grill for sure.
yeah.
But I also remember vividly Ponderosa used to exist.
Okay.
It's like another like chain steakhouse kind of.
Okay.
And my sibling used to want to go there for their birthday all the fucking time. And I have this memory of me being like 5. And they're like, all right, how do you want your steak? And I was like, rare. And everyone's like, what? Are you sure? Are you sure? I was like, oh, fine. Let's do like well done, whatever. And just fucking awful.
Let's go from one end of the spectrum to the other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My brother in Christ. We are on the spectrum.
Yeah. Now, honestly, hibachi steak, very good. I like hibachi steak, maybe the best.
How about cheese nuts?
I'd still rather probably have just a really good burger instead of a steak. I'm willing to pay $20 to get a fucking elite burger instead of having to pay $80 to $90 to get an elite steak, you know?
Yeah.
So, that being said, let's rate this sandwich, which was better than the nuggets on its own, by far.
Yeah. I'm not blown away. I do think it was good, though. So that being said, I am like a 72.
Whoa.
Yeah, like calm down. Yeah, so it's like good, but not great.
I'm going to...
I want bad things to happen to you.
I really liked it. The mayonnaise played really well with it, too. The onion strings. I mean, it was day and night. The steak was also day and night better.
We got onions on these, too.
Nice. The steak was also day and night better than what we got in the fucking container. And you got more steak nuggets. I can't emphasize how much you should pay the extra $2. That being said, give me 79, I think.
Yeah.
Very good. Actually, you know what? 81. Sorry, just above that 80 threshold. I think it was very good.
There.
Ready?
I respectfully disagree, but I don't think it's the most unhinged thing I've ever
Disrespectfully disagree. Fuck you.
Ooh, go show that off. That looks fucking hype.
All right, so the mac and cheese is here.
The mac and cheese bowl comes with onion strips and your steak nuggies. It looks like 5 nuggies again, and it is the white mac and cheese as we mentioned earlier. Ooh, it looks like glorified dog food. Yeah, it does say please stir before serving on the thing. So, sorry, I had to dub the audio.
It's just off screen. All right, so I'll give it a stir. All right. I'm really stirring it. Listen, I know it's like you have to like show the steak nuggets, but dude, for the mac and cheese, just cut them in half. Don't make me fucking...
Yeah, that is absurd.
This is going to be... It's a 15-bite meal. But obviously, you're only going to get steak bites on 5 bites. So, all right, I'll go... Sorry. Without further ado, let me get... I'm not even sure I got a noodle in there. So, hold on. I'll have to put this in my mouth and then grab noodles and put it in my mouth again.
Mm. I love watching you put nudes in your mouth.
Yummers. We're back to the really ass steak bites.
Yeah, these do look pretty dry.
Much like real life steak, you just never know what you're going to get at Arby's.
Speak to that.
You heard me. How red do they look?
Honestly, it looks like brisket. It's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they are smoking. Maybe I don't know shit. I can't remember. Somebody was like, I haven't seen many raccoons lately.
What brought that on?
Right as you bite it. Yep. The issue is I love mac and cheese like this.
Yeah.
I love white cheddar, gummy ass mac and cheese. I love that. It's awesome.
You were talking about the potato cakes being the best side in fast food. Their own white mac and cheese is better.
Yeah, but the white mac and cheese is expensive. Let me see. Hold on. Well, I say that, but let me actually. Do I know ball? Where's the phone? Where is the phone? You see a phone?
I don't know if I recommend it with the sauce.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, the sauce is probably not. The Arby's sauce is probably not on mac and cheese.
So
There were supposed to be pickles on that sandwich. I did just double check that. But it's supposed to be on the bottom side. Maybe we just weren't feeling them.
what? I would have tasted them, my brother.
You'd hope, yeah. So this is $8.79, which is $1 more than the sandwich. But the mac and cheese is so good.
Mac and cheese is quite good.
The sides, by the way, the white cheddar mac and cheese is $3.89. It's $2.39 for 2 potato cakes. So, like price wise, like let me see if I order a meal if that like adds. If it doesn't add anything, then absolutely.
But I used to work at a place where we had like rotating concept.
It's extra money to get the white cheddar
Gotcha.
mac and cheese. Sorry.
And one of ours we did was a like barbecue restaurant where we had like the different meats and you could get them like on a sandwich or you could get them in a mac and cheese bowl and then we would slap some fucking sauce on top of it.
Yes.
That shit was gasoline.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And so I was hoping that the sauce would be good, but I don't know. It's just, do you need a different sauce? Like either more of a barbecue sauce or I would always get the Carolina Gold because it plays so well with the mac and cheese because it's like tangy and mustardy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Buffalo sauce, always like buffalo chicken mac and cheese. Love that shit.
That's fair.
That shit is gas. That shit got me through college.
I was say, we were a barbecue restaurant though, so we didn't exactly just have buffalo sauce.
No, that's fair.
I really do recommend.
Big.
Yeah,
This is too big of a steak nugget.
Yeah, if I could, let me.
Yeah. Would you cut that thing?
Yeah, because I cut mine before doing it. I did mine in 2 bites, and it was the move for sure.
Yeah. So like you're gonna have to get the fork and knife out for your fast food steak nugget mac and cheese. And at what point do you start to question all the moves in life that got you to pulling the fork and knife out in the car as you're eating your Arby's mac and cheese, waiting for your custody hearing?
I just miss her so much.
Got the dog. You didn't even get the cat. She got the cat also. Now she wants the kids, and you're just like, man, at least I have this fucking steak mac and cheese bowl from Arby's for $9.
It's so small and so packed full of flavor.
You're like, I didn't even get the sandwich, and now I'm kind of regretting that I should have saved $1 and got the sandwich. That felt good.
There you go. Some more manageable bites.
See, Arby's, how hard is that?
Yeah.
Also, stop cooking the steak nuggets so long. It's too long. It is better whenever you cut it into manageable bites.
Yeah.
Noticeably better. I'm actually getting pretty full. I haven't had that on a Grub Buds in a while.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing because I was thinking that like
a lot of protein.
It wasn't going to be a lot of food, so like maybe we each get a bowl, but I also expected the bowl to be smaller.
Yeah, that's a full serving of mac and cheese. Really.
Yeah, because I didn't think we each needed a full Sammy. That seemed like a lot, but I was like, oh, a little mac and cheese. But
the mac and cheese is the most filling of all the things. Maybe.
Yeah.
We're also going last with it, so maybe it's just hitting me harder. I'm trying to sort through my thoughts on this so the steak in this one worse than the steak sandwich by far. The mac and cheese is very good. Now I love mac and cheese, but the nuggets were bad. I'm not sure the onion strings. I could do without the onion strings. I know you have to put something else. You can't just fucking put steak nuggets in mac and cheese and be like, ta-da. But instead of onion strings, fucking listen, instead of taking the time to fry onion strings and put them in there, use the time to cut the steak nuggets in half or quarters and put Arby's sauce on it or something. Well, you said it wasn't great. But I know you could probably have like a Carolina Gold concept coming or something.
For sure. That shit would bang.
Should have released it with like a steak nugget sauce.
Yeah.
Kids love to dip these days. Gen Z loves to dip things.
They call them the dippin' gen.
I love to dip. I'm a dipping kind of guy. I don't dip tobacco. I just dip my food and stuff. Dip these nuts
in your mouth.
I'm good. You can actually finish this.
Doug Dip-a-Dome.
I'm so full. I'm not going to force that. But Arby's, it's a great job on the mac and cheese. And it was a great job on the steak nuggets on the sandwich. I think steak nuggets on the sandwich on the mac and cheese has a chance to clear.
But I was going to say, the nuggets we have, did it improve the mac, or is the mac worse off for having these steak nuggets?
I think it's worse off for having the steak nuggets.
That's where I'm at with it.
I would agree. Get the steak sandwich meal, add mac and cheese on the side. Now you're fucking banging. So, if I had to rate this, I'm going to put this at a 62. I'm going to name it 62. Yeah, I'm giving it 62. I think it was just, I don't know, disappointing.
Yeah, and the overall just general smokiness from the nuggets is weird.
Yes,
it's like pseudo barbecue, even though it's not advertised as being barbecue at all.
It's pseudo barbecue, pseudo jerky, pseudo. It's a lot of things that take away from it being steak per se.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah.
I am at. See, I feel like the number in my head was higher, but hearing you say 62, when you seem to be higher on it than I am, I was like, do I just have my numbers wrong?
I was so high on the mac and cheese, but the steak just brought it down so much.
Yeah.
Maybe I was too harsh on it. No, I'm sticking with 62.
This shit's like Nintendo, dog.
64.
64.
6-7.
It's cubed, actually.
About 6-7.
Prime number, by the way.
6-7. Is it really? Oh, interesting. There you go. Learn something new every day. I learned fucking new sports penalties last night. I never heard that penalty.
Dude, the NFL is conspiring against me specifically, because you better believe I have Montgomery on my team.
You were like, passing touchdown, I'll take that.
Yeah. Good job, running back.
Whatever, I guess.
That's like fucking, I had Olave for a while. He fucking threw an interception. I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was like, why is my wide receiver throwing interceptions?
You're like, what do you mean interception? I didn't think they counted it that way. All right. So, go get the steak sandwich.
Then that's about it.
That's about it. Get the mac and cheese on its own. Like the mac and cheese on its own, I'd rate a fucking 83. 85, I feel like. I don't know, man. The steak, that's how bad. It's like, why did you do that? Why did you add $5 to the cost of the mac and cheese and make it worse? That pisses me off.
I mean, yeah, no, it's fucking, yeah, I don't know. Like I expected so much more just like steak and not whatever the fuck this was.
Yeah, it was, some would say it was a whole lot of nonsense.
And honestly, personally,
Hold on. Here, let's do it. All right.
I was just saying it personally, and then we've had enough of this nonsense.
Honestly,
was the setup? But
like, comment, subscribe, comment your favorite steakhouse.
Comment the worst steak you've ever had.
The steak nuggets and the mac and cheese, I would call that nonsense.
And personally,
we've had enough of this nonsense.
Way better.
First try.
See you soon.